Hi guys, it's your girl Cece, and welcome to another episode of Trend Talk. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, join the conversation. Okay, today we are going to be discussing the Baddies East premiere that came on last night, and it was definitely given. Like, if you're not watching Baddies, like, I don't even know what you're doing. It gets better and better each season, and the season premiere yesterday definitely gave I'm going to be tuning in. So it started off with a cameo of Natalie, and Natalie was looking good. That blonde and black hair was definitely given. She was looking very expensive. Like, this is the best I've seen Natalie Nunn look in like forever. She's definitely getting those Zeus checks, and it looked like they pay very, very well. And Rolly, she looked it good. She had some red or pink, I might be a little colorblind, I couldn't tell, but she was looking cute. Krishan was also in the opening scene, and she is just the tackiest dresser I've ever seen. She's still pregnant on the show, and I'm just like, ugh, who be picking this girl clothes out? Like, it was just not giving for me. She walked into the room that they was having a conversation in. She walked in the room on the phone with Blueface, and everybody was just looking at her like, "Girl, give it up." Like, that's another conversation for another day. And Scotty, she was also in the room to discuss the new girls that was coming on the show. Scotty looked good. Scotty too hottie with the body. She was given updated wardrobe as well. She's looking good this season. And Stunner Girl was also up in there. She looked cute, but it didn't wow me, her outfit or what she gave. It just gave, I got a little bit of money. It just gave very regular. It didn't give superstar. But from her demeanor, it seemed like she wanted to chill and lay back this season. She did say like, "Oh, I already proved myself," so she probably ain't gonna be doing too much fighting this season. Rolly was talking about her new show. So Rolly has a new show on Zoo. She didn't really get into what it's gonna be about or anything. She was just basically saying like she got a new show coming. So I'm excited to see what she gonna do. I love Rolly. She's so real to me. And she's looking better with that lipo. Like, she looks a lot younger now that her face is smaller. Like, she's looking a little bit more proportioned. She still got a little bit of more work to do, but Rolly, I love Rolly. She was giving. She was definitely giving. Okay, so they were sitting at the table discussing the new girls on the season. So they have a lot of girls on the season this time. So they got this girl named Sky on the show. I don't really I'm talking about I don't know who she is. I definitely know who she is. Flies had it Sky. She's on the show, but she didn't make an appearance on this episode. They just mentioned her in the video. Whoa Vicky is also on the show. She's talking about I'm not a baddie. I'm a woman of God. Like, girl, why are you even on the show? I'm not understanding why Woe Vicky is on the show at all. They probably just wanted her fan base to tune in. I'm not sure. She says she wants to be an example of Jesus. Girl, this is not the place to be an example of Jesus. Because from what I heard, Jesus did not take the wheel when she was getting that ass whoop, okay? And then this girl named T, she's a comedian. She was cute. I don't really know her. Camila from BGC, she's also on the show. I love Camila on BGC, so I'm excited to see what she's gonna do on Baddies. Natalie said that Camila talks too much ish and is on site. And from the previews of next episode, Natalie meant what she said when she said it was on site because she definitely ran up on Camila, threw a drink in her face, and gave her a quick little one too. So make sure you tune in next week to see that. Also, Mariah Lynn is on the show. Her makeup artist did her dirty. Her face was not matching her neck at all. Like, her face was like this pale yellow color, and then her neck was like red and white. And I was just like, girl, it's not giving. She was on Love and Hip Hop. Y'all should know who Mariah Lynn is. And they was talking about how Mariah Lynn got her chain snatched. And then they said the girl who snatched her chain is gonna be on the show too. Her name is Diamond. She's like a heavy set girl. And to me, if I was Mariah Lynn, I wouldn't be on this show because it looked like they're gonna put them against each other. And that girl is way too big to be fighting Mariah Lynn. Like it's giving bully. This girl named Anna Mack is also on the show. They say she a singer. I don't really know. I don't think she built for the show. She been talking stuff on Instagram and she already got beef with the girl. So Scotty was saying that when she see her, she gonna beat her up. But I'm like, Scotty is not even like that either. It's given that Zeus told Scotty she needs to turn it up this season or she gonna get booted, okay? It's curtains for her. So Scotty trying to make some noise this season. And then the last girl that's on the show is Taziki. That's Krishan's sister. And I like Taziki. She seemed like she just real. She just seemed like a big sister type. And it was this whole thing going around where when they premiered the trailer for Baddies, Taziki didn't have no idea that Krishan had told Natalie don't give her a ticket from for the show. So she was feeling some type of way, and I would feel some type of way too because as my sister, you hyping me up talking about we finna be on the show together, we finna do damage, and then I get to the auditions, you done told the boss don't let me on the show. Krishan, like, why are you like that with your sister? Like, that's so bogus to me. So I understood where Taziki was coming from. But Krishan was saying that that's not true. Natalie just didn't want to give her a ticket, yada yada yada. It was too much talking for me. So then after they introduced all the baddies that was gonna be on the show, it cut to like at night at the hotel. Apparently Natalie was getting into it with Krishan family. She was telling them that they broke and dirty, that she a $20 million bitch. All of them work for her, and they was trying to whoop Natalie ass. But Krishan said that Natalie came down and saw her family and just started yelling and acting crazy. I could believe that because Natalie the type to do it for the ratings anyway. But Natalie swore that they came to her hotel and started with her. So we gonna see how this plays out when Natalie see Krishan and Krishan's sister again because she didn't see them again for the rest of the episode. So after that, Krishan, her sister, and Stunner Girl was in the hotel room talking. They weren't really talking about anything. Krishan's sister was just saying how she felt like Natalie was out of place for getting in her and Krishan business because that's her sister. And I felt where she was coming from. Like, it don't matter what me and my sister get into it about, that's still my sister. Like, mind your business. Like, girl, you're doing too much. And so they were talking about that. That conversation was kind of boring. But then Scotty and Natalie, they were having a conversation about this messy brunch that they were finna set up. Natalie's like, oh, we should bring the girls together and introduce the new girls to each other. But they was plotting out who they invited, and they invited people who got problems with each other because clearly they wanted it to go down. So Scotty is popping her stuff. She's saying like, when I see the Anna girl, it is what it is. I'm gonna do her in, yada yada yada. So now it cuts to the scene of the brunch. Natalie, Scotty, and Mariah Lynn and another girl is there at the brunch. Now keep in mind this is supposed to be brunch. Ain't no food going around. They got a couple of drinks, yada yada yada, setting the stage. And then walks in Anna, and Scotty got up and attacked Anna, but she kind of got done up, like run up, get done up. Like I don't even know what they was on. They fought like 3 times, and to me, both of them lost the fight. Like neither one of them won the fight. It was stupid. But for Scotty to run up on somebody, she definitely lost the fight. And then that was basically the end of the show. So they premiered the trailer for next episode, and that's when you seen them continuing to fight. Natalie gets into it with Camilla, and then that was the end of it. I think it was really good for the premiere. It made me thirsty to watch the rest of the season, and it made me thirsty for next week's episode. Y'all let me know down below if y'all watching Baddies. What did y'all think about this first episode? And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.